Welcome back to the greatest football analysis show. We're sitting on a bench today. It was crazy in the Premier League, as always. Man, like a poet. Oh, wait, Madison. Yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Jamesy.
Join me on this wonderful bench with Yoga Matt on it. We have some comments, poet, before we go into the greatest football analysis show, as always. Danny M says, my wife asked, what is this show? Why are they in the street? I calmly responded, the greatest football analysis show. Have a nice, lads. Us in October. Says Man United are clapped and Chelsea are title contenders. Us now. Script flips. Poet. What is Coca-Cola, Rouge, sugar, and capitalism? Nailed it. Edit. Also, I reviewed the shop 5 stars because the boss man was blessed. I live in the USA, by the way. The shop that we're in front of.
Yeah.
What's it called again? King Street Food and Wine.
Yeah.
He's in the US and he went and reviewed it on Google.
Is it?
5 stars.
Oh, that is cold. Thank you, my brother.
King Street Food and Wine. Go leave a review if you can be bothered. Shout out King Street. Rouge supporting every football team. He's really become the sket of football YouTube. And I have.
But I get it though. I proper rate it, man.
I've really changed as a human being, you know. Growing up, very tribal.
Yeah.
I felt like I had to fit in, you know.
Yeah.
So I picked Liverpool. It was my team. Still is. But yesterday I supported United.
I supported, and this is what's so mad.
Because I just like the narrative. Because of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
And this was so mad. I understand you.
Do you get me?
Yeah, fully.
A few people getting at me like, nah, football's about loyalty. I'm like, yeah, but players aren't loyal.
What's happened is, I think, especially you've rubbed off a bit on me, unintentionally, not physically. But I really understand. You just want people to do well in life.
Yeah.
So when I watch Marcus Rashford playing, a part of me is like, go on, take him on. I don't even care if it's against Hector Bellerin. Not making. I want them to do well.
Yeah.
So when they're not doing well, I just get frustrated. I'm like, why are you holding them back? Man United are doing well. I'm happy now.
And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because we all criticised him. We all thought, you know what, maybe he's not the man for United, isn't it? We all thought, is he good enough? I don't think he is the top manager that they want, but to see him top of the league, it brings a smile to my face.
But it just, bro, Man United, I did say to you, the reason why I didn't want Ole there is because that team is really good. They just need a great striker. When Cavani comes on yesterday, the whole game changes. He done 2 things. He won a free kick after, I think, he won the second ball.
Yeah.
Liverpool kept winning the second ball.
Yeah.
Thiago and Wijnaldum.
Yeah.
I saw Matic and Cavani having a convo. The first thing he does, the ball flicks, wins the free kick from the second ball. I said, wow. Then he comes halfway line, 1 flick, it comes into a Man United attack. I think Pogba almost scores. Or Bruno almost scored. I'm like, that's all you have to do. Martial gets the ball, wants to go left. It's just little touches here and there. So I'm not happy fully with United because you should have secured that striker. Just that guy in the middle.
But they had the 2 best chances of the game. They've got this sort of gameplay where they don't start well. 30 minutes, I said to my boy that I was watching him, he's a United fan. I said, look, you ride out the 30 minutes, you'll be good. You're going to be more likely to win this. And they had the 2 clear-cut chances, which, to be fair, Liverpool didn't really have one. They dominated at times, but didn't really have. I feel like Liverpool, cool, defensively, we know they're struggling, right? Attack-wise, what's going on? Is it the chemistry at the moment? It's just lacking a little bit. This is the final ball.
I think you have to give credit to Man United. I can't keep saying Liverpool unlucky. I have to go, bro, this defence leaked 6 goals against Tottenham, 3 goals against Crystal Palace. Maguire was the laugh of everyone. Mykonos cussing him. We here had a Maguire appreciation moment and we said, allow him. He's actually a good defender. He's going through a bit. I'm sorry, Lindelof yesterday with Maguire, with McTominay in front and Fred.
Fred and McTominay.
That was ridiculous.
As much as there's comments about Thiago, but McTominay and Fred, I have to say, pure credit.
And it was such a disciplined performance.
Yeah.
I wanted Bailly to start because I think he's funny. I really like his character.
Yeah.
But I think yesterday was about discipline.
Luke Shaw did well.
Luke Shaw?
I don't know what happened.
Cuz it's like you promised him a date with Maya Gemma. Like, it was a matty. I said, no, I'm sure of Luke now.
I know Maya Gemma's my friend, but if you promised me a date with her, I'd probably perform much better.
I can see a squirrel.
Yes, there's a squirrel there. All right, we'll move on. But look, we've got some comments, Po. That was very, very good analysis, but we've got some comment. Michael James Carpenter, the CEO of Comments on, this is Liverpool and Manchester 0. Much more entertaining ball draw to watch as neutral than the Arsenal Palace game. 0-0 is an unsatisfactory result as a United fan. The win was for the taking. Unfortunately, Bruno did wake up the wrong side of the bed that day, and despite the 2 mega chances. However, our back four has come a long way. Great performances from Lindelof and Shaw. Very promising progress from United. We agree. Thiago is a dream to watch. What a great talent. All the talk will be on the Bruno disaster class, but since Salah put that Christmas tree up, he's been the same.
That is so...
So funny.
Kaz, I don't even know how to feel about that comment.
I so wasn't expecting that comment. I just wasn't expecting
Remember, I'm not
that
looking
comment.
at the script right now, so I'm just hearing the information. I'm like, oh God.
I wasn't expecting that comment. Oh, he went. Oh, that's just so funny. Both teams defended very well. Although I think United had a better chance despite having far less. Alisson bailed Liverpool out a couple of times, some great saves towards the end. Ultimately, a point is a point. I missed a fantastic opportunity to create some distance from the touches of the league. What is Poet's genuine opinion now on Ole? I hear what you're saying about him, but he surprised most of us by now. So give me that.
He has surprised us, but again,
give me that, Paul.
Again, I want United to do well.
Yeah.
I want them to sign right players.
Yeah.
But they haven't beat a top 6 club. And when I watched yesterday's game, I see it. You can't play every top 6 side where my friends go, Man United do nothing for 70 and then for the last 20 days try and win it. I don't think that's the recipe to win the Premier League. I don't know how true that is as well, but I just think you haven't beat one top 6 club. You battle all the youngsters, I get it, but just give me the Man City performance. Give me the Liverpool performance. That's all I want to see. That intricate football against a top club.
But they're grinding. I feel like they're grinding out and they're top of the league.
But you know what happens? You know, Pogba spoke to us about how he missed the Champions League music. It's gone again. And I'm just like, lads, I don't want to be a prisoner to any moment. I want to look at it full scale and say from the start to the end, you've done okay, but with your tools, I just think you should be better. You should be better. Because you've got a good side. I've said it from day one.
Yeah, fair enough. So Ole, still you're thinking...
No, very well. He's done very well. Credit where credit's due. I didn't see this coming, but for me, it's not good enough.
Well, let us know what you guys think about Ole. Obviously, Thiago played really well. Bruno, I think people were a bit harsh on him. I know he didn't have the best game, but he had a one chance. He had a few good balls that he played through.
He wasn't meant to have the best game.
Yeah.
This is what I don't like what they're doing to Bruno. Bruno is literally one of the best players in the Premier League by a country mile. He's absolutely incredible. When you play a defensive game like Liverpool played yesterday, like Man United played yesterday, it's not going to favour Bruno.
Yeah.
People say he gives away the ball the most in the Premier League. That's because he takes the most craziest
Takes a lot of risks.
The risk he's taking, it's worth it. It's worth the risk. You take a look at the assist.
I like that. Be adventurous.
Be adventurous. Yeah. If you're going to give it away 10 times and then give me that pass you gave Marcus Rashford against Leicester City, I'm up for it.
Like Bear Grylls.
Come
on. Would Bear Grylls be Bear Grylls if he made a show in an office?
Would Bear Grylls be Bear Grylls if he didn't make Bear Grylls?
Exactly. If Bear Grylls was just in an office watching videos on YouTube.
Is that a grill?
Yeah.
You put it in the grill.
Yeah, exactly. That's not the Bear Grylls we know. But you know what? We have a resident Man United fan here.
Wait, before we get to the resident, you keep moving like a neutral. You're wearing this. How do you feel about the game? Ooh. Now you got to drink tea on the roof. Tell the truth.
I mean, look, I'll be completely honest. I did want United to win the game. Yeah, as I said at the beginning. Yeah, I love this jacket. It's a great jacket.
It's warm.
Yes, it's a warm jacket. It's good. I found it in a vintage store. And I still love Liverpool. But I just love football, as I've said. And I've transcended rivalry. Obviously, I support Serbia, Red Star, Partizan, all them Serbian teams, and the underdogs all the time. But in a way, I just felt like United were the underdogs. I like Ole, and I like that team. It's not about the club crest for me. It is literally about now players, who's there, who's the manager, and I've always loved Pogba, as you know. I've always loved Pogba. I love Rashford, what he's doing right now in the world in general. I do like Martial. I like Bruno. I even like Shaw and Maguire. Like, there's a part, and Matic. Do you know what I mean? So for me, I'm a very weird football fan, and it isn't about a team anymore. It is more about I appreciate the game, and it makes it more fun for me to watch. Amazing. And I understand some people will be pissed off or not understand where I'm coming from, but that is just where I'm at.
Yeah, but that's so crazy. They're pissed off because they're doing what they want.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You're doing what you want.
I'm doing what I want.
So it's an even playing field.
And you know what, Specs...
And imagine you're not pissed off at them for doing what they want.
And Specs is an inspiration. Because it's almost... Because he told us this very simple phrase.
What is it?
There's no rules. And I sort of, have thought about it, and it's almost similar in a way to Having Nice, because I'm having a nice.
So you're having a nice, way, but not having no rules, and just watching football and appreciating it. And that love makes people angry.
Yeah, and I love the game. Get me, dog. You're saying I love the game. I love the game, man. I love football. It's so fun to watch. I haven't got that, level of gusto for just a team. And at the end of the day, if I look at ethnically, I'm not even from this country. There isn't really a tie for me, and I love Scousers, but I'm not Scouse.
You loved Liverpool maybe because of Michael Owen.
I did, and I was
really
5.
He's overweight.
I don't like
he
him
doesn't
as a
play for them
commentator.
anymore. I don't think he could even play for them.
Yeah. So, guys,
Push him down
let
the
me
hill.
know. Hashtag, are there rules? Are there no rules? Let us know in the comments under. Should I be banished to hell? Or am I a man just having a nice?
I think I like it.
I got headband now.
I mean, I'm not.
Big fan, but I got headband.
I knew it was going to happen. Because in university, I saw your friends. You had this little... You're back here now, man. You're just back where you come back home. You come back home, you know what I'm saying? Josh Barnes and them, man, there. Shout out my brother.
Yeah,
like, you know where I'm coming
Josh
from.
Barnes.
So you've come back. I'm kind of happy to see you here. You've come back home.
I've come back.
Come on, Vooch.
Anyway, look, we do have a resident United fan. It would be wrong not to get him in and have a little chat. Social distancing,
Hey, come
have
and
a
sit
nice.
down.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Oh, go on.
Come sit down. Secure the bag.
Secure the bag.
I stand from this.
Pookie, give us your thoughts, opinions on the United Liverpool game.
It was just really nice to have a game that made me feel sick to my stomach with nerves that actually really mattered again. First time in a long time that's been the case. If you'd offered me 0-0 beforehand, I would absolutely have taken it. When you look at where we are now compared to 2 months ago, being top of the league, I hear what you're saying. There's still room for improvement.
There's always, but everyone's
But being top of the league's pretty good for me.
Did you expect being top
No. I remember us chatting after the Man United Arsenal game, and I said I was still confident that we'd finish top 4, and there was disagreements, and I understand that at the time, absolutely. But now, I feel confident that we should absolutely finish top 4 and probably top 3.
Okay, it's a very tight league. Yes. Do you think you'll be up there towards the end, and how mad would it be to win the league?
To win the league would be unbelievable. I don't think we're good enough to beat Liverpool and City across 38 games, and I think that's, logical people would see that with, admittedly, Liverpool's 2 first-choice centre-backs out, and we didn't win the game. Could have won the game, and that's probably the frustration. The Pogba chance, I thought it was in. When he hit it and it flew.
A bit higher.
But no, yeah, if at the end of the season we've finished 3rd behind Liverpool and Man City, I think when you compare it to where we were last year, you have to say that's progress. Maybe not enough and maybe not fast enough. And I think there's still the argument that at the end of the season you could say, thank you, Ollie, we're going to move to a better manager. But now Pochettino's gone PSG, I don't know who you go for. So, I'm happy with where we are right now, absolutely. Being top of the league's a dream, to be honest.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
Question from
Do you
Poet.
think with better business in the summer, you're in a better position now?
As in, if we'd secured Sancho?
No, just better business. It doesn't have to be any one particular player. I think we can all agree it wasn't the greatest business. So with better business in the summer, where are you now?
Yeah, it's a really good question. Because the starting lineup that we played yesterday, aside from Cavani, there wasn't really, and he wouldn't even start, there wasn't anyone who came in the summer. But yeah, you could absolutely argue that with a couple extra additions, we'd be really in the title race.
But then would the team spirit still be the same because
I think that's the key thing. Right now, this is the most likeable United team we've had for 6 years. I've got mates who hate United, who are I slightly like United right now. Vu's just saying the same things.
Do you know why? Because you're not fucking dogging the league anymore. You don't know. Stays on. I hated you.
No, I know.
He was always staying on.
And for whatever, Ollie's not as hateable as Ferguson. Everyone can see that. You might not respect Ollie like you respect Ferguson, but you hate Ferguson in a different way.
Ferguson because he's always right.
Oh yeah, of course.
Ollie
he won everything.
We'll find out soon.
My brother. Thank you very much, Pookie. Klopp. We have Jurgen Klopp here. He's from Norway. But he is Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp.
Yes.
Your take. Liverpool, look. Strike force not performing right now.
Strike force
3-4
not
games,
so
no real goals.
Liverpool's problem is that they got a taste of audience. Last game at home with audience, they win 4-1. And they go, oh, that was so nice. And then suddenly there's no audience and they go, oh. So I think that let a little bit air out of the balloon. I think... I hear you.
Yeah, I hear you. I think Liverpool do thrive with atmosphere, with fans. And
a little bit disappointed that we can't score goals.
I think it's a bit of chemistry. It's that sort of last pass. The boys are a little bit. I think 3 years of playing with each other as well. They were top
why
of their game.
Why Thiago didn't try and shoot a little bit more? Because that one shot he had outside the box was flying. That was nice.
Maybe more shots from Liverpool would be good to take some more shots outside the area. Yeah. But I guess maybe there isn't that much to even say.
No, I don't. I'd same as Pookie. He was. I was really nervous and annoyed.
It's a nice day in the park, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
So
it's beautiful.
I thought I'd take
I love it.
I take a day out with my friend over a Liverpool win every day. So that's where I am.
We're waiting for the clubs to open up because when the clubs open up,
Yeah.
me and Poe are doing a bus it challenge in the club.
Yeah. We need to
I
get
can't
our
wait.
fans back in the stadium. So like,
Yeah.
Wait, to do with what?
Huh?
Whoa.
You said you can't wait. I'm just saying. The bus it challenge is one of the greatest things I've seen. Like, I have spent 20 minutes just watching the bus it challenge. There's a few bus it challenges where the skirt goes, it rides above. The United have done the bus it challenge at the beginning, no makeup. It's like, yeah, naturally you're kind of pretty, I hear it. But then when it drops,
The
I'm
Bus
like,
It Challenge in
whoa.
January. The Bus It Challenge after that ends. So I reckon the Bus It Challenge would be May.
Yeah,
Not
we'll
the
s-
transfer window in January.
they've done half of the bus it challenge. They're on their way down.
So they're on their way down now.
They're
Okay.
So will they appear in a skirt and heels twerking? We will see. But a Bus
I
It
hope
challenge,
so.
incredible. If you haven't seen it, Klopp, check out the Bus It challenge. It's incredible. It's really incredible. Loads of talented women, beautiful. Because I've tried to do it and my heels just go. Like my heels, my what do you call this? Ankle. My ankle just can't take it.
Do you know what, Vuj? I'll tell you what. With all the knowledge in the world, with all the opportunities
Yeah.
for you to gain it and be intelligent, to think the Bus It Challenge is talent is quite upsetting. But
No, bro. No, I'm saying straight bromo. But look, bro, no, I'm not gonna do it. But that's hard, bro.
All right, let me show you
And then
something.
you got a twerk as well.
Vuj,
That's hard.
let me teach you about the birds and the bees.
And you gotta lean forward,
I've
blood.
had sex with a lot of girls, and you see this thing. Some people will relate. When your girl's got a big bum,
Yeah.
this is how she puts on her jeans sometimes.
Yeah.
So they're used to busting it down
Yeah.
before they had to bust it down.
Ah.
Not that I've wanted to indulge with many females. No.
Because when
I messed up right there. I've clocked.
Because
I've got the
bro,
handbag
but
to the left.
They arch their back. Because look, when I do it, I'm like, oh, that's not sexy, bro. Look, I got an arch back. It's not the one. So if you do it with your back out, that's bro. You can't. That's hard.
But girls wear heels.
I think that's talent.
When you wear heels, it arches your back. Look, I love
Paul,
women.
I've
you know.
been to the strip
Study
club
women. Yeah.
in Atlanta.
Yeah. So,
Right.
yeah.
Shout out to Follies closed now apparently. R.I.P.
What?
Follies is closed, but the other one's open. Which is the other one? Magic City. Anyway,
Magic City.
I understand what you're saying, but I do think exactly
Roll
my
back.
G's. But look, Paul, like
Yeah.
I think it is talent because I've seen a woman go up a pole, flip over, fall, like let herself go off the pole and stop a centimeter off the fucking thing, and then twerk. And I said, this is talent, bro.
So you're comparing the Bust It Down challenge now to someone on a pole.
Yes, but
So you're
okay,
just putting them all together.
Yeah, I may be wrong of me, but shout out to women, all women, especially
You're
the,
one of them guys, fam.
especially the ones doing the Bus It challenge.
Trust me.
But
They're doing their thing.
we'll move on. Shout out to the Bus It challenge, Liverpool United. We've spoken about it there for quite a bit. Let us know what you think. But one of the title challengers, with one game in hand, they could go top if they win that. City 4-0 against Crystal Palace. John Stones playing out of his skin at the moment. Defensively unreal and picking up the big goals. Future England captain, if he keeps this up, in my opinion. City to win the league now. And they started a bit, but now, I think they're in fourth gear.
It's mad, you know.
They're in fourth gear, bro. I mean, the league is unpredictable. The year is unpredictable. The last 2 years unpredictable. But City look good.
I feel so upset, you know. I realise why I find this show difficult to do.
Why?
I don't think some things are unpredictable, but I believe because of the job that we do, we have to say that to create conversation.
Don't you think it's been predictable, bro?
No, in a sense of.
In that sometimes the
if
top
you
six are like 3 points behind.
No,
it,
but
I
we
mean,
don't look like we are so like.
I look at the table all the time.
Like, we don't look at everything that's happening. Like, for example, even the Liverpool game. I think it's incredible for a manager like Klopp, who 3 years ago didn't win the Premier League, all of that.
Yeah.
3 years later, plays a man that they consider the best player in the world, centre-back with Fabinho, and they're both centre midfielders, and they get a 0-0 against the top league. Like, Liverpool are incredible for me. Manchester City, absolutely incredible.
They're great sides.
And at the start of the season, we would have said they're absolutely incredible.
Yes.
Liverpool are what? 2-3 points off top?
Yes.
Man City win the next game. Now, everybody else doing what everybody else is doing, that's what they're meant to do. It happens every year. But Man City and Liverpool are always going to be top.
Yes.
Now, Man City, we're talking about being top.
Yeah.
And it's like the new news.
It's like, bro, like I'm not even surprised. Like I'm not even like,
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Do you know what I'm kind of?
No.
It's not even like, oh my god. It's like, yeah, but this is Manchester City.
For me, with the element of surprise is how much the table has been just shifting at the top. It's not so like one team's stuck away. Like City, Liverpool haven't stuck away. Of course, injuries, form, whatever. But the fact that
And that's the thing. And that's the thing. What I'm talking about right there. If Van Dijk goes in the start of the season, all of these injuries to the. It's meant to be like this. This is meant to happen. People haven't got their necessary tools. The problem is when everyone's getting their tools back, like the Man Cities and all of that, now we're seeing what they're meant to do.
Let's see when Liverpool get their
day
tools
one.
back.
I'm scared when Liverpool get their tools back. I'm so scared because I'm looking at a lot of teams doing well with all their tools. And I'm like, this is all you've got to show. You understand, Liverpool have got a makeshift defence. Ruben Diaz is just coming Manchester City and now they keep him bare
And
clean.
Pep's lost his jumper. When you lose a Zara jumper, it's peak.
I just think, you know what? Liverpool and Man City are too good. They're
They
actually
are.
too good, bro.
There are teams around them though, which make it really fun. Which is fun.
Like the Chelseas, the Uniteds, the Spurses.
And one is Tottenham. Because let us know about City, what you think. But Tottenham, Sheffield 3-1. The third goal for Spurs, Sheffield United. Everyone, impossible to score from there. And then Ndombele, hold my beer.
I didn't even see it.
You know what?
What did he do?
Oh.
Talk to me about this.
Bro, so the ball's been chipped over the top.
Yeah.
It's going away from goal.
Okay.
So he's running after the ball. It's going away from goal.
Okay.
Defender's right behind him. He falls up, like, he reaches out for the ball, not looking at the goal. He's looking towards the corner flag. And outside foot, falling, lobs it over the keeper. And it goes over, boom, and the keeper's like, hits the post, goes in. Can you see it in your head?
All of you, leave comments under Specs' last photo or DM him and send me the DMs and say, I thought he had no technique. That's all I want you to say.
And no, bro,
That's all
but this
I
is
want
what
you to say.
I was gonna say. Remember, right at the beginning, I saw him playing a friendly, and I said, "This guy's a baller." I remember you really liked him right at the beginning, and people wrote him off, which I thought was unfair. People were like, "No, but he's not performing." That's why I think the narrative people go wrong.
Do you understand where I'm coming from about doing this
Give us
show?
some
There's
time.
so many narratives, it's like the truth is lost.
Yeah, you have to give it
Ndombele
time.
is a baller.
Baller, techie. Yeah, see the goal.
Yeah, let me see the goal. Ndombele is a baller. He's always been a baller.
He's a great baller.
So when he was in this, he was
He was adapting to British football.
You know, he was in this park training. Pardon?
Yeah, it's a great goal, man. Ndombele's goal is great.
What? What's going on? I'm breaking.
Tottenham's
What?
game against Sheffield United. And Ndombele is going away from goal, falling over, lobs
He's not
it.
even looking at the goal.
He's looking at the corner flag.
My man's looking at his brethren.
In the stand. Well, he's not even there, so it's maybe his brethren who isn't there anymore.
So what's going on?
R.I.P. Huh?
You fool. What's going on?
I don't know. It's a great goal.
Spurs. Now the conversation
Great.
is with them clubs there. I think
Yeah.
there is loads of I
Yeah.
don't know what's going on over there.
Yeah. It's a great goal. It's incredible. It's incredible.
Remember, because Ndombele was training in this park
yeah.
with Jose Mourinho
Yeah. Playing basketball and football here.
at the same time.
Yes.
Also training with the guy behind us on the left-hand side, as you can see. He's been training for about
That's
17
his cousin Andy.
So, Voo, do you know what I mean about the narratives? I'm like, where's the truth? You're an idiot. Where's the truth in these narratives? Ndombele's a baller.
I think it's just fun.
It's fun.
I think 2020, 2021, like, it's the epitome of just no rules having a nice.
So right now, there is no rules.
Nah, and everybody's just enjoying.
Nah, Ndombele's dead then. I don't care about that goal.
I hear you. Yeah. No, Ndombele's dead. Well, let us know. Can Spurs stay up there? You know, I want them to win the league, personally.
How do you still? So between them and United now, go on. Who for you? On the final day, you could have one of them win the league. What narrative is better? Vooch.
Spurs.
It is, isn't it?
The stadium. And the stadium. The stadium deserves the trophy.
This is where I'm fucked.
It's a great stadium. And Mourinho. And Carabao might win a Caribbean Cup.
This is why I'm fucked though. Do you know how?
What? Go for it. You're going to say Spurs. You want Spurs to win the league? You Spurs, you do, yeah.
I want Jose to win something.
Yeah.
I cannot lie. I want Jose to win
I
something.
rubbed off on you too much.
Because
In a socially distanced
I'm not
way.
going to say Spurs, but I do want. I've got to word it correctly. I want Jose to win something so badly. That's sick, but this is why
But the
I
league
love
is-
Jose. Do you understand where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
If Jose was to win the league at Spurs, I get it. We're dead. We're going to get
Yeah,
killed.
yeah.
I get all of that.
But
But after all of that,
the narrative is...
Jose
it's a
has won
good
the league at Spurs.
I still think.
That's what,
You know what's mad? You know what's mad?
I'm done.
All right, next game, guys. Next game, Liverpool Burnley game in hand. Not game in hand. Sorry, Liverpool Burnley. Spurs aren't playing. The next Spurs game is Liverpool. Spurs next game is Liverpool.
and do you know what? If Man United done that, Jose can do that as well. Actually, he can't now. Man United got them real dangerous players out there.
But you know what? Look, Spurs nearly beat Liverpool last time. It was a tough game. They missed a couple key chances.
Bergwijn, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Mitch told me he needs a goal. I was like, Mitch, stop being harsh on him. Boy, he needs a goal.
Yeah.
Will he get it then?
Let's see. I think.
Now, this is interesting to me. Now, these are the parts that I like. I like these.
Let's see.
The Tottenhams, the Chelseas, the United.
I'm still going Spurs to win the league. I'm still thinking they will win it. It's a tough one, but City.
I don't see it. Nah.
All right, City.
It's between. Honestly, it's actually between
but I think
3 clubs.
City, Liverpool,
And United.
and United. Yeah.
United are part of the conversation. Whether I like Ole or not, it's got nothing to do with it.
They're grinding
they
the
are
results.
part of the conversation.
Yeah.
And I don't see how they're going to exit this conversation. I
It's
don't.
mad. It's mad. Well, look, let us know about any of the stuff you heard there. Leicester beating Southampton 2-0. That was a good game because both of them are up there. Madison, great goal,
like them
top
sides, you
bins.
know.
Yeah, so do I. Hassan Hato, bro. Like, big fan. He's my favourite manager in the league after Bielsa.
I think
Bielsa, Hassan Hato, Klopp, Ole.
he's had the biggest comeback. Bigger than
Brilliant
Soulja Boy.
comeback.
Much bigger than Soulja Boy's comeback.
He is the Bussett Challenge.
He's the Bussett
There we
challenge.
go. That's
Now
the
we've got
metaphor we're
it.
after.
There we got it.
Hassan Hato is the Bussett Challenge. Started, now you're like, whoa, Bussett. He's busting it right now.
Che Adams at the top with Danny Ings. Little red room coming off the bench.
And he's got a bit. He's got. He's arched. Which player would do the best Bussett? I mean, we know already. That's a bit of a shit joke.
I don't like no. I know you're gonna say it's between like Sterling and Hazard.
Yeah, and then Ivanovic for the Eastern European girls, for the Bromos, for Adama.
I don't want to talk. Why am I involved?
I love it when you just forget that you're not on this. Well, look, let us know best player to the Bussett Challenge. Chelsea, Fulham 1-0. And I wanted to talk. I never wanted Sarri nor Conte to leave the club, and I said, but thanks to way to experience when he was brought in. But now that he's the gaffer, we have to support him long term and give him the time he needs. Fulham was a hard-fought winner. We shouldn't have been. Werner can't score to save his life, and he really needs to find some form soon. Werner's struggling, but it's mad, isn't it? Because like Jovic, Real Madrid didn't really get a chance. Boom, Bundesliga.
First game
And
off the bench.
he's got Bunda, my guy, 2 goals. 2 goals, Jovic, in like 20 minutes. Now, is that a thing of some players are just better suited to other leagues? Obviously, Werner's a class player, but when you go to a top league, which arguably Spain and the UK are the 2 top leagues,
Yeah.
is it a thing there where you're like, adaptation can be a real problem to players?
I think Wolves have shown us it's about how welcoming you are to that person's culture. It's how welcoming you are to their circumstances and about understanding where that player's come from. So little things like when Reyes signed for Arsenal, they built his house exactly like his house in Sevilla.
No way.
You have to understand when you move country, it's whole new circumstances.
Yeah, I done it, and it was weird.
So how was it for you?
I didn't. Well, my first day in school, I used to write Cyrillic, so I learned the Serbian writing, which is like Russian writing.
Okay.
So I wrote my name when our teacher was like, "Oh, your name," and I was like, "Oh," and I wrote it in Serbian.
Yeah.
And then the teacher was like, "What the hell is this?"
Oh my
Crossed
lord.
it out and wrote it in English, and I was like, "Oh, okay." So I can imagine it is tough, innit? So I'm
So imagine
sure.
doing that as a 21-year-old.
You're
where
used-
you're fully adapted to what you know.
And you're used to
not
the
really
Bundesliga, and you can't prem.
It's not. I don't even think it's because it's football. To a certain extent, football can become football. Football's like an escapism. We went to Brazil. We played football. We may not have been the best there, but we had a good time.
But
that was
style
escape.
of playing that?
But I think outside of the football, outside of that 90
We don't
minutes,
know what's going on. I think that's true.
And if you was in a
That's a
happier
good
place
point.
outside of that 90 minutes, I reckon it will be more reflective on the field.
Yeah.
Messi got sent off for the first time in his Barcelona
Wow.
career yesterday, and I watched Messi get sent off, and I said, that looks like a man that's just had enough.
He doesn't want to be a but
Messi got sent off. I was heartbroken, and I'm like, I don't want that. That's why I say to you, I get the whole football thing. I love these guys. I want them to have a good life.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Messi upset. The same way I wouldn't want to see Aubameyang upset at Arsenal. If you say, yo, want to leave. I actually like you, Aubameyang. You're a cool guy. Leave. Go
So
be
you think
happy.
one is the thing that we don't know something off the field potentially he may not be adapting to the country and that might affect his form. Because I think he's like a confidence, it seems like, in front of goal. Because he's normally a very, very good striker.
Excuse my ignorance. You know where that place they're from? RB...
Leipzig.
What's Leipzig like as a place?
I don't know, probably a small city.
Not particularly
It's
exciting.
not London.
Then you move to West London.
Yeah.
You got all these high-rise buildings, all these beautiful women, bust it down challenge. Big man, I just think...
There's a lot of escorts as well around West
There's a lot
London.
of Ford escorts
Russian
everywhere.
escorts.
Russian
escorts.
I think it's a lot to deal with at one time if you've never dealt with it before. He's got his mate Kai Havertz, so I think I know Leverkusen.
Havertz is struggling a little bit
I know
as
that
well.
is boring.
Yeah.
So
I've been in Stuttgart. Fuck yeah, that was boring.
I went to the place where they make where Puma and Adidas HQ is.
Yeah.
They told me the most exciting thing to happen is in the summer, people go to the bridge and sing songs. Cause I'm sorry, if you go from that to London.
New life. I mean, we are in lockdown, so there's not much to do, but
there's nothing to do.
Apart from the Great One Show.
But you go on Instagram, everyone's finding something to do.
True, bust it challenge. Well, look, Werner, does he bust it challenge and go back to Germany like Jovic? Do you give him more time? How much more time do you give him? What is the issue, do you reckon, with Timo Werner? But Jovic, though, good 2 goals. First finish was incredible. Defending wasn't great, but still, good to see him scoring again. I got a Jovic Real Madrid shirt, which is pointless. Played like 50 games, 2 goals. But we move on. Di Maria. Yeah, I hate when you get a dead shirt. What's the deadest shirt you have? Jovic Real Madrid is the deadest shirt I have, bro. It's one of those rare dead shirts. Like, did that guy play for your club for real?
Oh my God!
There's always that one player. You're like, why did you get like Djouf Liverpool? Like, well, actually, he's a bit of a legend in my eyes when he spat at that guy.
Djouf,
for no reason.
he's got a couple stories.
I think Djouf had Bitcoin before Bitcoin was made.
Did he ever play for Burnley?
No, I don't think he played for Burnley. But Djouf was the man, though.
Played for Celtic.
I liked him. He just had that face like he was just on beef all the time.
24/7. Then when he went Bolton, that was his team.
Yeah, Djouf was a Bolton.
He told the man there.
I'm reminiscing about Bolton.
Do you know how much I understand Diouf now? And I don't fully agree with what he said, but he told man, Gerrard is not my king, that is you man's king. And only today do I get it, because he's like, I'm from Senegal.
Yeah.
I come to Liverpool and you're telling me idolise Steven. It's got nothing to do with me.
Leave me alone.
I'm from Senegal.
Yeah, you know what I liked about... I
get it.
You know what I liked about Bolton? Bolton had a Reebok shirt with a Reebok sponsor. They had Reebok, the sign, and they had RBK as the sponsor of the shirt.
That is rude, boy.
Double sponsor, bruv.
Do you know what I liked about Bolton? Bolton was like them universities I saw in central London that just have everyone there.
Bare international students, innit?
Bare international.
Yeah.
They had even Campo there and Nelka. They even had a bloody...
Okocha.
Okocha.
What's that Campo guy?
No, who's the other guy? The Greek guy that won the league?
Djokayev.
Stelios.
Giannakopoulos.
Oh my God.
Throwback to Bolton.
Listen, Bolton era with Sam Allardyce as manager might have been one of the greatest...
Jääskeläinen in goal.
UC. They had Ricardo Gardner, the Jamaican left back. Nah, wow. I'm sorry. Now those jerseys are jerseys I would pay for. If I can get any jerseys from there,
I'll get a Stelios.
A Stelios Bolton jersey. Don't piss me off.
Guys, let us know your best reminiscing football shirt. And yeah, Diouf. Do you like Diouf? But a couple of other games to end with. West Brom Wolves 3-2. Hey Poet Vuj, Klopp, I'm a Baggies fan and I'm so happy about beating Wolves in their backyard. First Black Country derby in 8 years was worth it. Hope yous are having a nice love for one of your female viewers. It's called a Black Country.
Oh, leave a comment and tell us why it's called that. That is lit.
Yeah, maybe a black pudding or something. Like, maybe that's where it was made.
Wolves versus West Brom is the Black Country derby. All the black people congregate together to watch the game. Excuse me, sir, you white, you can't come to the game. Might be a cold thing. I'm so sorry.
But it is.
Yeah, I know, it's amazing.
It is actually a derby in Brum. She wants a man from Brum. Shout out to West Brum and Wolves. 3-2 to West Brum.
Shout out, Jack. I miss you. I miss you so much.
I'm from Hull.
I'm gonna text you.
Shout out Hull, fam. Why has it got a tiger? They haven't even seen a tiger in their life, fam.
Hull City Tigers.
They should have a factory. Like a factory.
Do you know, that's when I realised...
A knitting factory.
Football's dead from then.
Why?
When the owner came in, knows nothing about Hull and goes, Hull City Tigers. I'm just like, wow.
Just put a tiger on it. Make it fantastic. I don't know. But look, shout out to Brum. Leeds United, Brighton 1-0. Big up Brighton. West Ham 1-0 against Burnley. When you look at that table, Poet, that is a fantastic table. Arsenal. Arsenal have been excluded. 11th to 14th is so irrelevant, isn't it? It's like, you're not in a relegation battle. You're not really in a European battle. You're gone.
You're like Nick Barmby for England.
You're in...
when they won 5-1 against it.
You know what
no
you
one
are?
remembers Nick Barmby playing.
Oh, you know, in us, you're in a lost place.
Oh, God.
You and the brother's getting TikToked by that woman and he's like flying. You know, when he's there and he's like, oh... Arsenal, Newcastle. Oh.
Arsenal Crystal Palace single-handedly is one of the worst games I've seen.
Bellerin
in my
has a
life.
documentary about his injury. It was a good documentary. I watched like 10 minutes.
Bellerin, mate, the chopping trees done it for you to.
Bellerin go please plant some more trees.
No, honestly, I'm gonna watch the doc though.
Nah, it's good. Like literally, I watched it on Sport Bible. It was really interesting, like seeing how he had like the staples in his knee. Like it was mad, and just seeing how like to recover from that is tough. Because imagine like you literally can't walk, bro.
What I like about
staples, you know.
Bellerin is a Spanish brother. And he doesn't let you forget that. And he's in it, and he still immerses himself in it.
And he smokes cigarettes.
Does he?
Yeah, you saw the video on holiday when he was on injury break. He was smoking cigs.
I just like Bellerin. He reminds me of you. He's just having a nice. And if you want to say anything about his fashion and he's tied up, well, he doesn't care. He's just doing what he's doing.
He's doing a Bussett challenge with his career. It's just Bussett challenge.
Yeah. I like Hector. I think he's going to leave, though.
I don't think he will, you know. I think he likes London.
You reckon so?
I think he likes London still.
Because his performances are getting better and better.
Yeah.
He's looking more the part. He's playing for Spain.
And tucks in his shorts, which I like.
Tucks in his shorts. He's got the doc. I can't lie, fam. He almost went to PSG to blood club.
I like him. I like him.
Hector.
Big up Bellerin. Check out his documentary out now. Absolutely legend. We got some Eurotrash, a little bit of Eurotrash. Inter beating Juve 2-0. Inter coming out on top in the Derby Italia with a commanding to the performance. Milan's can't be been mad this season. In Serie A, Milan top still though, smashing it. If they win their game in hand, they will go 3 points clear. But it's very tight in Italy. Very, very fun league. Barca lose the Super Cup in Qatar. Athletic Club beat them 3-2. I believe it was Qatar or Saudi Arabia. They played it abroad though. That wasn't in Spain. Yeah, but anyway. Great goal by Inaki Williams.
What a baller.
Love him. Top bins, obviously. Messi getting sent off. He's having a bad.
Do you know I didn't watch the game? Someone sent me, here's your God. Because I always be like, I love Messi. Someone sent me, here's your God. I just saw a video. Did he?
Punchman. Bam. He was watching UFC, innit? Bam. Smashed him. But Inaki Williams, great goal. And Mesut Özil has gone home.
Oh my
To
God.
Fenerbahce.
We
He's
should
going
talk
to
about
become
that.
a god.
We should talk about this.
Özil's going to become a god. Paul, he's going to become a god over
Is he
there.
half Turkish or is he just Turkish?
When he's Turkish, bro.
He's Turkish.
Yeah, it's Mesut Özil.
Yeah, but I'm
Paul.
born here. I'm half English.
His name's Mesut Özil.
Yeah, he's Turkish,
He's
bro.
Turkish
There's
as
no
hell.
half German. He's Turkish. Do you know what? And what did I say to you? I saw you in university. You've gone home. Headband. Mesut Özil? Everyone's got to realise it doesn't matter what you do in between. Eventually you go home. And Mesut Özil, I'm happy to see you go home.
He looks happy, Paul. Look at him.
Blood.
Look at his face,
He's
bro.
with his you on the plane. The missus is there.
He's gonna have
Rip
love.
the mic off. It's
Bro,
mad.
imagine you're in Turkey now. You got caravans everywhere. Bro, you got your man them that you love. You're banging shisha when you want.
Do you know, I'll be honest with you, simple things.
Bro.
You can just talk your native language and you never have to convert unless you want to.
You got the Galatasaray Fenerbahce derby. You play in Europe, you play in Europe here and there. The other games you don't really care about. You're having a nice.
You know what he said? He compared Fenerbahce to the Real. He's like they're like the Real Madrid of Turkey.
Yes.
So if that's what he's saying, he's really gonna.
Yeah, no, I think it's a great move for him. Obviously, it's a shame he didn't do more in English football, but to what he did, I think you got to appreciate it. And it was time for him to go home. Whatever was happening at Arsenal, I hope the story does come out what the actual truth was, because we're all kind of speculating. It would be good to know one day for him to just see, like, look, this is what happened. I fell out with the manager. Or, you know what? It was because of my support for the Uyghurs in China. Whatever it was, just to know what it
I'll
was.
be honest with you. I can comfortably say this because my life is my own. Like you said, there's no rules. If Mesut Özil had to leave Arsenal because he was defending the fact that Muslims shouldn't be whatever was happening to them in China, if that is the actual reason, I am done supporting Arsenal. Officially. I will not support Arsenal. On my mum, I will not support Arsenal.
Yeah.
Because if that's what I'm supporting, a company that will... Mesut Ozil's come out to do the right thing, and that's what he gets banished and he has to go Turkey. If that's what happened, I swear on my mum's fam, I'm done supporting Arsenal. I'm done supporting them. Forget the jersey, forget everything, because that's what you stand for.
Yeah.
I don't want to stand for that.
Yeah.
I want to support things that are right. So You know what, bro? And it doesn't mean anything to them anyway, but, brother, yeah, I'm not supporting Arsenal.
I fully feel you. Well, let us know what you guys think about Mesut Özil in Fenerbahce. And we got a comment here. It's a shame that Arsenal don't appreciate Özil as a legend. He led us to win trophies. He was loyal to us from the beginning till the end. He was to our star for 7 years. He deserves better, legend. And I agree with that sentiment. And I think us lot, true football fans, and even Arsenal fans, though, I think they do appreciate Özil. And I hope one day we do.
Social media appreciates Özil. If it wasn't for Özil, you never would have got the dildo on Sky Sports. That's the reality. That's the reality. That's the reality. That's the reality. Secure the bag like Mesut Özil, fam.
Shout out to Mesut Özil. Shout out to Arsenal. Absolutely fantastic, greatest analysis show this week. We're going to go on a little break, guys. We're going to be having a nice, but we hope you guys have a nice club.
Team shot.
Team
Oh,
shot.
this is lit. Have a nice.
Have a nice.
Peace and love.